Hi everyone again. And follow the plan. I was actually thinking about release a part two in about the next 10 days, I think, because I want to pass the phase two, the evaluation phase two on my forex fund before I do the next video, so it look more authentic and it look more like no, I don't know, like I think when people see it, maybe they got more inspired to do it the right way instead of just trying to rush and complete the challenge in the shortest time or risk big or something. So anyway, somehow I passed it in the first day. Like every trade seemed to be just very straightforward and come right into the profit target. So it's done. And so today is the part two, and I hope that you will enjoy it. I will do a very quick breakdown and yeah, let's just go into the video. So I don't want to make it too long. See you inside. So here's an update on the Bitcoin trades. Prices almost hitting the profit target, but somehow look like slip pace or something. It didn't close as a take profit target. I think it's due to slip pace and spread. Spread of my first one on crypto not so good compared to FTMO, but anyway, that's the update. Okay, so here's the account on evaluation phase 2. You can see the profit target is done. Here's the trading days, trading history. Let's try to reload it. Trading histories, trading days, everything is done. I just need to wait for 3 days, and then I think I will get the live account and start to trade the live phase. Okay, that's it. Here's the account, the first account. Here is the second account on evaluation phase 2. Basically, it's similar, just the same entry, same because you trade copy, so they are basically the same entries, and it's quite straightforward. Let's try to reload again, and just the same stuff. Okay. The first thing that I want to talk about is have a room for your mistake and be forgiving for yourself. You know, like we do demo trading, we backtest, we do a lot of stuff, and it seemed to be really well blended. We have our risk management as well. We have everything in place, and then we check the challenge, and somehow after a few trades, we just do some like we just got lost somehow and do very differently compared to our demo trading or our backtesting or whatever. So the thing is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how hard you try to fix it. Eventually, you will make mistake, and you will do some crazy trades. So instead of like trying to be like having a perfect history without losing like like everything goes smoothly at plan, just don't. What I mean is that allow yourself to be stupid sometimes. Allow yourself to be making mistake. Have a room for that. I'm not telling you to make mistake all the time. I'm just telling you that it's okay to make mistake. Because when you see the video on the YouTube or whatever you learn from, somehow everyone seems to be professional trader. Everyone seems to be very well blended, but we are human beings, and eventually, if you are just starting out, you will make a lot of mistake. So even for me right now, I still have a room for my stupidity, whatever. So I still have a room for my stupidity, whatever. But I hope that you allow yourself to be the same, because when you accept you are not perfect, and you know for a fact that making mistake is just a part of the process, you will eventually somehow get better. But it takes time and it takes practice, and you will get better. But better doesn't equal no mistake at all. So that's it's too hard for me. But I hope that you get the point. Allow yourself. Have room for your mistake. Have a room for your self to breathe. Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to have everything done as you wish. The second thing that I want to talk about is that when you almost hit your profit target, you will have a tendency to actually loosen your guard. What does it mean? That means that, let's say the profit target is around 24k. Well, when I got into around 20k, I'm very close to my targets. And in the past, I have a tendency to actually trying to fly a trade, or trying to, like, I feel like I almost there, and somehow I just fly a quick trade, try to scout a little bit to get there, because it's just so close, and I don't need like 3R or 2R. I just need like less than 1R, and I still very possible to reach my profit target. But it doesn't matter. Don't let the profit target somehow affect your trading style. What I mean is, even you are at the 20k and the profit target is 24k, just trade the way you are. Just trade the way you always do. Don't focus on the profit target. You focus on your trade, and the profits will come. The target will be done. So that is very small thing, but I believe that that small thing, if you let it can grow in your mind, and somehow that emotion will grow bigger and bigger, and eventually it will kill you. One trade after one trade, one bad trade after one bad trade. The next thing is find your pace. If you are a runner and you are running some kind of half marathon or a marathon, you will rely that every of us seem to have a pace. So for me, I do like 2 trades a day, and that is my daily limit. If you are scalping, maybe you are allowing yourself to be 4 trades a day. Maybe if you are day trading, maybe you are allowing yourself 1 to 2 trades a day. But the thing is, everyone is different. If your mentor somehow trading like 10 trades a day, and you think you can do the same, well, maybe that's not really the case. Because let's say I win 2 trades a day and I continue trading, the next 2 trades will be very different experiences. Why that? Because when you win, if you win, you will have some kind of confidence like confident boost in yourself. In your somehow your inner voice will just keep saying like, wow, you are doing great. How about another trade? How about like just complete the trade, complete the challenge in one day and post it somewhere to be like that euphoria, that confidence is whatever. Somehow it will make you like less balanced than you original is, and that is the same for losing trade. For losing trade, if you keep trading, even you got over your daily limits like 2 trades a day, and you're starting to getting 3 trades, 4 trades, and even like 10 trades a day, and you are losing. Well, that losing start to add up. I'm not talking about the number, but I'm talking about your mental. I'm talking about the emotion that gonna kick in, and the inner voice is gonna say to yourself that no risk management plan needed. One trade, just one big fat trade, and I'm gonna get it all back. And tomorrow I will follow the plan. Maybe today, just one day, I will just read a little bigger than usual, and tomorrow I will be a professional trader again. Today let me trade bigger than usual. But usually that one day lasts forever. You will do it tomorrow too, and you will do it again and again and again. Because I did that many times, and I hope that that's a recipe for a disaster. So after the trade, find your pace. It's very important. It doesn't matter it's winning or losing. You need to let that trade like sink in. It's like you eat some food. Now you need time before you can eat again. You can like eating winning trade, eating winning trade, eating losing trade, eating losing trade. It doesn't matter the result. You will be full, and you will keep pushing. You throw everything, and that equal to losing the challenge. The next thing that I want to talk about is that write a letter to your future self, because you will need it. This actually apply for every one of us, but for I think especially for new trader, it helps a lot. I really mean it. It may sound like a kid. It might sound like weird, but you will not be awake or be normal or somehow somehow you can understand common sense when market hit you hard, because it will. and uh, and I suffer, and I think you will too. I'm sad to tell you that it doesn't matter who is your mentor or who you learn trading from. Eventually, you will have to learn yourself that in the journey, you will have to learn to pick yourself up, because you will fail many times, and no one is gonna stay there for you forever. You're gonna learn to help yourself, to pick yourself up over and over and over again. If you think that market is gonna give you money because you master the daily average or RSI or Sonic R system or whatever, or because you learn about smart money concept, and now every trade seems to be smarter. No, it's really not. Because I did too, and maybe that's just me, but trading, it has a lot to do with us, the trader. A lot. Many of us maybe just are starting out and trying to find different system from different people, mentors, servers, try to combine these things together to create your own system. And maybe someone try to invent something new and trade the market the way that no one does, whatever. but eventually that phase will stop. So if you can, please write to yourself, to your future self, in a diary, in a note, in a paper, whatever, something for yourself. When you success, or when you got into the first phase, what do you want to tell to yourself? When you overtrade, or when you are in a deep drawdown, what do you want to tell to yourself? Maybe that's okay to make mistake. Maybe that, well, if you pass phase 1, well, take 1 or 2 days off, do self reflection before you go again, or maybe to tell yourself that it didn't matter what happened. We're gonna suck it up. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna break that failure down, and we're gonna learn from it. That is just some example. I'm not really, but I mean it. It's really helpful. You want to write to yourself when you are still not trading, because when you trade and when you got emotional stuff in your mind, that's for me in the past. If I read a letter from myself writing to me in the future, I would say that I don't give a fuck and I still do stupid thing. I know it, but because I never really forgive myself. I never really have anyone to tell me that I should do that. But maybe you write a letter, maybe you do something else, but I think that's to do something for yourself. So if you like the video, please comment something. Tell me that you what you want to see next and how it helped you somehow. Thank you a lot for the support. Please subscribe if you find it help you in some way. I see you on the next video. Thank you.